Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing something new called Med Talk, and it's going to be a series where I bring my friends and colleagues in which they're going to share their experiences in their healthcare field. And today we have one of my special friends from college.
Hello!
I'm Cynthia.
I'm Cynthia. This is Luna.
And
Hello.
Lucas.
And Lucas. Hello.
She was my friend in college and she majored in kinesiology. And so, yeah, we're going to talk about how college was and what she did and what she's doing now and what she's going to do in the future.
Alrighty. So what do you want to know?
What do you guys want to know?
Okay.
Okay, so one of my first questions is, why did you pick kinesiology as your major?
I chose kinesiology because I was in my sports medicine class in high school. And what that is, sports medicine is just kind of the medicine involved with sports. If people get hurt, how to prevent people getting hurt. Sorry. She ruins everything.
It's just funny recording. But keep going.
So yeah. And so then I really chose kinesiology because I thought the body was fascinating and there's just so much stuff to learn about the way we move. Well, just kinesiology basically is human movement. That's what it is. A lot of people don't know what that even means. So like, one is, I'm sure she doesn't. I'm glad she got it right though. She said it right. So there's just lots to learn about the body and exercise and, like I said, the way we move.
That's beautiful. Okay, we're gonna obviously edit that out. But I was gonna ask you something about your. Have you been playing sports all your life?
Pretty much. I started playing sports when I was like 9. I played softball. I played soccer. I played
Tell me that.
yeah, and I did synchronized swimming.
Oh really? Oh, I think you did.
You knew
tell me
that
about
one. But softball I really just loved till forever. So then when I got to high school, I only wanted to play softball, and that's what I did. I played year round, and then that's what got me to Notre Dame de Namur, where we went to school. I played softball there. I played Division II softball. I played there for 4 years. Being a collegiate athlete is really a serious thing. It's practice, class, eat, practice, study hall.
Yeah.
She saw.
I can confirm that. As her roommate, she was never there. Always have softball practice. Or what was that thing you guys would do? Like the studies, like they were study together?
Study hall, we would go to the library and we would study together to make sure that we weren't slipping with our grades and stuff. So, very busy. Weight training, stuff like that. So that's what I did at college. Softball, I did kinesiology. Yeah.
Okay. Well, how long was your major? Because I know some majors in school last the whole 4 years, but yours was relatively short, right?
It was kind of short. There weren't that many classes that were specific to kinesiology, which is why I ended up minoring in chemistry, just so I can get a lot more sciences in, because to prepare for physical therapy school, you need certain prereqs, and that's not always included in your major, so you have to make sure that you kind of cover what you need with prereqs and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's very important.
So I double checked that I needed certain classes and I took them even though they weren't involved in my major.
Yeah, she was in my organic chemistry. I was like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, so I didn't have to really do that, but I did it just because.
Well, chemistry required it, right?
It was required for my minor, but not my major.
Yeah, kinesiology, no. But yeah.
So
It
yeah.
was fun having her in class.
It was.
She would sit in front and I would be like in the back.
I know, she didn't want to sit with me.
It's not that, it feels weird sitting in the front.
I love sitting in the front. It's so much better.
It's scary.
I don't mind it.
I'm a pussy.
So she didn't sit next to me. I was like, okay, bye.
But I got decent grades. Right? I don't remember. How long has it been since we graduated?
I think
It's been like 2
almost
years.
2 years.
Yeah. I mean, she's almost 2 years. Oh my God, it's been 2 years. Okay, so
2
what
years.
have you been doing?
So right after college, I got a job in a physical therapy clinic. My official job title is physical therapy aide. So what an aide does, we kind of assist therapists in watching their patients do exercises and teaching them how to do exercises. Honestly, I feel like I've learned a lot more working there than I probably did in school.
Oh my god. Real life,
Like,
though.
it's like things you can actually, it's like you learn about these things and they don't mean anything until you apply it. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I do remember kind of learning a little bit about that. So it all kind of just clicks together. So like I said, in my clinic, we see outpatient orthopedic patients. So that's just like people usually that get surgery for their hips or their knees, stuff like that. And then we show them exercises that help them return to what they like doing, or helping them walk again, helping them bend their knee again, helping them move their shoulder. And honestly, I think it's super cool because the exercises do a lot more than people realize. So yeah, it's been fun and I've learned so much.
Really? Is it too fun? No, I'm just kidding. But do you see yourself doing that, or do you want to do more?
So definitely the physical therapy aide is like a stepping stone to becoming a therapist. You like learn how the clinic works, you learn a bunch of exercises, you learn why we do these exercises. And then like everyone I work with, our goal is to go to physical therapy school. And then so what that is, physical therapy school is a 3-year program. It's technically a doctorate and it's very, very competitive. Yes, so you need hours to get in, which I have a bunch of. You need GRE test scores, which I've taken, but it's hard.
Did you pass it?
You can't fail. You just get it's like the SAT basically, and it's not fun to take.
How long is it? Is it like the MCAT, which is like hours long?
It's hours. I don't think it's like as long as the MCAT.
But that's still intense.
And it's like on a computer, and you gotta go super fast, and it's not fun. And then you need decent GPA to get into school.
Well, I know you have that. I don't.
It's okay. It's okay. So yeah.
So obviously she's my friend and she tells me all these things, but she has gone to 2 schools to interview.
Yeah.
Both
So
schools,
I've
right?
seen a couple schools, and I've interviewed for 1 or 2. Yeah.
Yeah. And so how was the process? Was it hard?
It was a little nerve-wracking. I was kind of confident, but then I got there and I was afraid I would say the wrong things. They definitely asked kind of weird questions. One person I know I told you asked about the
How the lungs work?
yeah, it was like how bad smoking is for you and why. And it's like, we're physical, like we want to be physical therapists. Why do I have to tell you about smoking?
Yeah.
So the reason they did it though, they wanted to kind of check how you would respond and like how good you are at responding, even if you don't know the answer exactly, which I know, we know some of it, but I don't know all the details.
Yeah.
So it's just on how good you respond.
Oh my god, I would fail that.
It was hard. Yeah, it was a long process.
But other than that, was it like more about you or testing your knowledge?
It was more they wanted to get to know you. They definitely like made sure, like they read your essay, they read like your test scores, they saw your GPA. They already saw that. They wanted to really get to know you and like personal facts about you and like why you think you'd be a good therapist, stuff like that. I didn't say it earlier, but yeah, you have to write an essay. Yeah. Usually the topic is about, I don't know, possibly.
Why you're the best candidate or something?
It's like the best candidate or, I don't remember the specifics, but basically, yeah, about that. Mine was about, talk about something that was difficult or challenging that you had to overcome.
Oh my god. That sounds like a fucking job interview question.
It was hard.
What did you write about? Is it too personal?
It was it's kind of personal, but it was just about how like hard life was after college, especially not being on like a softball team anymore, or not having like my friends really, and how it was super hard to deal with, kind of like emotionally, especially for me. Yeah, I know. I was like going through a bunch of stuff, and then it was just weird different time. Like, you know, it's weird to adjust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you get into any of your schools that you applied
Not this year. A few of them said it's because of my GRE was kind of low. So that you have to kind of study before you take it. And it's an expensive test to take. So, yeah. And I probably should retake a class. So even though I have decent grades, even then there's like so many people that have like 4.0 or like super high grades. And so it's like, definitely it's super competitive. Like I said, you have to have like top-notch stuff.
When was I pregnant still, or had I just? Oh, I had just given birth, and I was talking to Cynthia. I was just going through a rough path, kind of depressed because I felt that I wasn't done with even getting started with my career, and me and Cynthia were saying that we're still young, but we feel old.
There's like this pressure to like get it done now, now. Even though we're like 24. 24 is so young compared to like a lot of other people. We just have to remember that there's time, right?
Yeah. But it doesn't feel like it because, you know, constantly my parents are always pressuring me. I don't know about your mom. Is she?
She doesn't pressure me too much. I feel like I put more pressure on myself.
Oh, I know.
And I'm like, oh, I need to do it now. Like,
yeah.
But there's so much like other stuff to do in life in general. Like, should like be with your kids. Like enjoy. Like, for me, it's like enjoying things. Like for once, not softball, not school.
Yeah.
And it's important to enjoy other things that aren't the school. School.
So you have really liked hiking.
Yeah.
And hiking has shown you other options. I know that you mentioned this other agency thing you want to get into.
Yeah. So I hike a lot, like almost every weekend. I go alone. Shh. I like going alone. And so there's this thing called search and rescue, and it's basically when hikers or people get lost on the trail or they fall and get hurt. This kind of agency, this group, they run out and they go help them and save them. And to be a part of it, you need to be an EMT. And basically you have to be a first responder and be ready to help them if they're injured, if whatever happens, basically. So that's something I'm interested in until I get into physical therapy school. Because I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
But it's like we're people. We're not just one thing. Like you can be lots of things. You can be a mom. You can be like other things too. Can't just be one thing.
So if school doesn't happen this year, you would definitely take the route of becoming an EMT.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to get into something that I like and enjoy helping people, which I do every day, but it'll be in a different way.
So from all the experiences that we have gone through, what is an advice you can give to people who are watching this or who are going to school and don't know what they want to major in or do in life? What would you say?
I'd say to like stay focused, but don't be so harsh on yourself. Because like, again, there's so much to see in life and to learn. And every experience, I think, happens for a reason. You don't get in for a reason to learn this and that. Or, you know, this happens so that you can, maybe that wasn't meant for you. So you got to go do something else. But definitely try to stay focused, but be nice to yourself. So
that's beautiful. You're so good at talking.
Well, thank you.
Well, this was my first guest, so woo! Applause.
Yeah.
For future med talks.
Let us know if you have questions or anything. I can respond, or Marlene can respond, whatever.
Yeah, she'll be watching and commenting.
I do watch and comment.
Done. Best friend right there.
Woo.
You're not my best friend. You don't like this.
Ouch. Whoops.
How the tables have turned. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Well, yeah, it was fun.
Well, she's here on vacation and she's taking her time and visiting us.
I'm excited to be on your YouTube.
Yeah, with my 12 subscribers.
Let's make it 13.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. And
all right.
Bye.
I love this story.
Okay, guys. We just wanted to share with you guys how we met in college.
Ooh. Should I go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
My side? Okay. So the freshmen have like this like kind of lunch in together on the first week or so. And so typically like the families stick around and stuff like that. And so I sat down at a table that my mom had chosen. And we sat down to this like random girl, like, or whatever.
Oh my god, I don't remember this anymore.
You don't? You don't remember how we met?
No, not that first part. But now that
The second part?
Yeah, but now that you're telling me that, like, it's coming back to me. Oh my god, I didn't know that happened. Okay, continue.
So we sat down at this random table, and I'm like, I can be social when I want to, but sometimes just
Shy too.
I can be shy, yeah. So we sat down, and my mom was like trying to socialize with the families and with the kids, and she's like trying to nudge me to go talk to the other kids and people sitting there. And then she's like, oh, there's this girl like sitting next to us. She's like, her family's not here. Talk to her. And I'm like, no. I'm like, no. And guess who that was? This girl was sitting there, and my mom was like, I think talking to you a little bit, or I was. Somebody was talking to her, and she was all shy and like nervous, and she was all shaky. She's so nervous. And I'm like, whatever.
Where the fuck was my mom?
I don't know. Her family wasn't there. It was just you.
I remember my mom left early. She just left me there and bounced.
Now I can't remember how we met. So then I think after that, I don't know. I remember seeing you in the cafeteria with Brittany.
Yeah.
That's name dropping. Oops. And I don't know. I don't like people feeling like left out or uncomfortable. So I noticed they were like, where do we sit? And they're like holding their food trays like in the movies. And then I get up and I'm like, over here. Hey. So sit right here. And then so they sat down, and I don't remember the rest. It was history.
But I remember that part.
Yeah. Huh?
That's like the first time I remember meeting you. That part. I don't remember the luncheon.
That's funny.
So the freshmen, they move in before everyone else.
That's right.
I think that happens everywhere. But we moved in, I think a week or a couple days before,
like a week before
everyone or school started.
I think I remember more now. Keep going.
Wait, what happened?
Did we hang out during that week?
Yeah, we went to the Giants game.
Yeah, and we went to a Giants game together.
Yeah, with your roommates. Yeah, it was
Mel.
just Mel.
Yeah, it was we had like this famous photo of the three of us, me, Marlene, and Mel, and we
I'll
became.
try to find it and insert it.
Insert here. I don't know how that works. And the three of us became like a big trio.
Yeah.
And we hung out from there on, I think, for the most part.
Yeah.
And then she had some major drama, you did, with her roommate, and she like would stay over with us, and it was fun. I liked having her there.
Yeah. Okay, now my side of the story.
Oh shoot.
From what I remember was that my roommate, well, we didn't know anyone, so we were just like stick together. And I remember walking into cafeteria. It was probably like 2 days after the whole luncheon or something.
Yeah.
And I remember going in, and we didn't know anyone, just each other. And we were like, where are we gonna sit with our fucking trays? and then we just see this girl like in the middle of all the tables who was like,
What a dork, huh? I'm such a dork.
And I was like, do you see that? Like, was she talking to us?
You're all looking around.
Yeah, we were like, I remember looking around. I was like, I don't think she's talking to us. I was like, I don't even know her.
Wow.
Yes, do this because I don't remember.
No, you didn't remember that?
And no.
Oh, weird.
Maybe I was just super shy that I didn't really take in like my surroundings.
Probably.
And so we were like, oh, I guess she is talking to us. So we went to go sit down, and I remember her introducing us to everyone in the table, and from there was history. And
I don't even remember who was sitting with us.
yeah, me neither. I think you were sitting with Melissa.
Yeah, well, I played softball, so I somehow knew people.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
So
Miss Popular over here.
no,
It's funny because like everyone in the sports team were like only friends with sports people.
That's like this. Our school was like sports only. If you weren't in the sports,
You
who
were
are
popular.
you?
Like
I was one of the only girls that stuck with roommates that were in sports.
Yeah, I know.
Which I liked.
Yeah. But what was I saying?
Oh
yeah. Oh, so after that, I remember we hung out because there was this whole game that we were all invited to, which was the Giants. We were all invited to the Giants game. We all got free tickets, and I was gonna go with my roommate, but in the end, she didn't go with me, so I had no idea.
She didn't go at all?
No, she didn't go. So I was by myself, like walking. Oh, because you know we were all supposed to meet at Caltrains. Is that what it's called?
I'm glad you went. That you didn't just not go. That's good.
Know. I was going through like a rough thing, and then you know I said to myself, I need to experience new things. So you know I went, and it's funny because like from school you had to like walk down to the train with like the whole school, and then you know you don't even know anyone, so. I was walking by myself, but then I think I saw you and we were just like chilling because that's how we sat next to each other.
We were just like,
yeah, we started talking to each other, and like I don't get baseball at all, and
no,
she does. So I remember I was asking so many questions, like what's going on. I remember that.
That's crazy.
We have that picture, and yeah, ever since we started hanging out. And it wasn't that I was having problems with my roommate. It's just that like she always had someone there, and I really didn't feel comfortable being there. I'm like, oh yeah, girl, you do your own thing. I'll be somewhere else.
This is awkward.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so we had like an extra bed, and Marlene couldn't stay with us.
Yeah, because usually in the dorms it's 2 beds, but this girl had like 3 beds, and yeah, so I was always there.
Yeah, I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah. So that's how we met.
That's crazy. And then so we've been friends ever since.
Yeah.
And we were roommates the whole time, pretty much, for the most part.
And then what was more fun was that even though because everyone gets separated by major, obviously, and you were the only one who was in science, so I would always see her. She was my roommate and then my classmate.
Yeah. No, we would be in class together and stuff.
So that was fun.
That was cool.
She would help me with my homework a lot. She was super smart, I'm telling you guys. She was super smart. That's how I know he got it with his physical therapy school.
I know, it's so sweet.
But yeah, that's our, I don't know.
Our story.
Our story.
Yeah.
How we first met.
That was fun.
Yeah.